Hello people, I welcome you all to this video tutorial on Google Earth Pro. This tutorial is for everyone who wants to get started with using Google Earth. In this tutorial, I'll be covering most of the things like what all things you can perform using Google Earth. It's really fun using Google Earth Pro, and today I'll guide you how you can use Google Earth. Without wasting any time, let's just get started. In your browser, search for Google Earth Pro. Then here you'll be able to find this link. You can click on it, or else you can even click on download. But firstly, let's just see Google Earth for website. That is the web version. Here we are having this Google Earth on web. Let me just click on that, and then we'll click on Launch Earth. It will take some time to get loaded. This is the attractive landing page of Google Earth. Once it's loaded, it will look like this. This is the web version. Now again, I'll go here, and here I'll just click on download. You'll get a message like this, and if it does not get downloaded, you can click here to retry. Once it's downloaded, you can just double click on that and you can install it. Once the installation process is completed, just double click on it and launch Earth on your desktop. Let me just close this. Let's see how we can navigate through this globe. Like here on the right side, we are having this slider by which we can zoom in and zoom out. Suppose I just want to zoom in somewhere here, then I can use this to zoom in to that particular location. Again, you can use this. You can slide it towards upside and you can zoom it. Same way, if I slide it towards the downside, then it will get zoom out. Talking about the mouse clicks, then you can just right click, take your mouse in the downward direction, then it will zoom in. And again, if you press right click and take your mouse in the upward direction, then it will zoom out. Same way, you can even use the scroll for zooming and zoom out. Like if you will scroll up, then it will zoom in, and if you will scroll down, it will just zoom out. Then we are having this option, like if I want to move towards left, I'll just press this arrow. If I want to move towards right, I'll press this arrow. If I want to go up, then I'll be using this arrow, and if I want to go down, then we can use this arrow. Same way, for the mouse clicks, you can just press the left click, move your mouse towards the right, so it will move towards the right. If you'll move your mouse towards the left, then the globe will move towards the left, like this. If I want to move it downward, then I'll just move my mouse in a downward direction, press the left click and move your mouse in downward direction. If you want to move it up, then press your left click and move it in the upward direction. Then here on the left hand side, we are having this search box, the places and the layers panel. Now here, if you will see in my places, we are having some sightseeing tour. We're having Eiffel Tower and many other. If you'll just double click on it, it will take you to that location. As you can see, it is taking me to the Eiffel Tower. Let me just close this, and here we are having the Eiffel Tower. Suppose you are not able to see this building, then here in the layers panel, like this, if this checkbox is not ticked, I'll not be able to see the Eiffel Tower. I can just tick this checkbox so that you can see all of the 3D buildings. Same way, if you want to see some roads, you can just tick this checkbox of roads, and now you can see all the roads have been highlighted with yellow color. We can even tick this checkbox of weather. You'll be able to see the weather. Let me just untick it right now. Then we have one more option, which is of the terrain. This way, if you tick it, it will look like this. Now let me just zoom in again and go to the Eiffel Tower. I'm almost feeling like I'm in Paris. And here, let's just take a tour of this. You'll find this drag to enter the street view option. Just click on it. Bring it here. Once you bring it here, you'll be able to see some blue parts are being highlighted, which means you can move it to that particular position. Let's just move it somewhere here. So I'm exactly below my Eiffel Tower. You can move your mouse, just left click, move it towards the left, up, down, like I'm just standing below the Eiffel Tower. You can move it towards the right. Again, I'll just move it up. This way you can have your street view. Now suppose I just want the ground level view, then I'll just click here on the exit street view. So again, I'll come back to my ground level view. Now let me just zoom out. You'll be able to see the entire place by just moving your mouse towards the left, right, up and down. Now suppose I want to see some photos of this place, then what I'll do, I'll just go to my layers panel and tick this checkbox of photos. Once you'll tick the checkbox of photos, here you'll be having an option of camera. Like you can just click here. Once you'll click here, you'll get the photo. Same way, let me just click here. Here you can see this carousel of the Eiffel Tower. This way you can even see the photos of the various places. Now suppose I just untick this checkbox of places, then you can see that all the place names are now not visible to us. Again, let me just tick this, and again we are having all the place names here. Same way, we are also having an option of borders and labels. From here you can turn the borders off. If you want to turn it on, you can just tick the checkbox. You can even turn off the labels, or you can keep it turned on. Then suppose I just want to go to some other place and I'm really tired of using my mouse, then what I can do, I just know the name of one famous mall of Gurgaon, which is the Ambience Mall. So I'll just type here Ambience Mall, and here you can see you are having various options available to you. Gurugram, Haryana. So let me just search this and it will take you to that place. Allow it to get loaded. Now as you can see, here we are. Let me just zoom in. Here on the top we are having some various options. Let me just click on this. This is known as the historical imagery. From here you can set the timeline. Like suppose I want to take the view of this Ambience Mall in 2018, then 2015, Then let's just go to somewhere near 1996. So you can just move your mouse and you will be able to take the view. Now here it's not moving to 1996, it's having this 2002 view and it's having the 1985 view. So we'll just be able to see that from 2000 it is having many years view, like you can have the view for 2014. Now again let's just come back to 2022. Now suppose I just want to take the street view of this. All I need to do is just press this, bring it somewhere here, and if the street view is available it will just take me. So I'm already inside the ambience mall. I'm just moving my mouse towards the left and right by pressing the left click, and here you can have this view. Suppose you just want to close it, then you can exit the street view. Let me just zoom out. Here I have come to this playground and I just want to know the length of this side. With Google Earth we can know that. All you need to do is, here we are having this option of add path. Just click on it. You can give it some name, like I'll just give it road 1. From here you can change the style or the color. Let's just give it some color. We can even increase the width. Let me just draw the path. I'm starting from here. I just want it till the end of this. I have created my path. Suppose I still want to increase the width, then I can increase it. We can even reduce the width or the opacity. Then we have these options, which is measurements option. Now you can see this length. It's showing me in miles. Suppose I want to see it in centimeters, then this is the length, which is 22,833. You can even see it in kilometers, which is 0.23 kilometers. Now suppose I just want the perimeter and area of this playground. Then for that I'll just go here, click on this add polygon option. You can give it any name, like I'll just give it as playground. And then we can change the style color. Let me just keep some color, and even I'll increase the width. From here you can change whether you want it filled plus outlined or just outlined. Firstly let me just create a polygon and show you what's the difference between that. Here I'm creating this polygon. Now as you can see, this is getting filled. At times it's difficult to create a polygon if it's completely filled, so we'll just keep it as outlined. You can just zoom in for accuracy. For time being I'm just not creating it accurately. Once you have created the polygon, you can go here to your measurements, and here you will be able to see the perimeter. Let me just set it to meters. So the perimeter is 731, and the area I'll just set it to hectares. So the area is 3.23 hectares. Then we can go to view. Here in view you can have this option, which is the snapshot of current view. Just click on that and you will be able to see it has recorded the latitude, longitude, the range. Suppose you want the latitude and longitude of this place, then you can just copy it from here and you can paste it in Excel or your document anywhere you want. Then here you are having this date and time option, from which we can set the time span. You can change it from here. Here I'll just keep it none. Now let's just see how we can record a tour in Google Earth. For this, you're having an option of recorded tour. Let me just click here. You can even record the sound. Once you'll click here, the recording will get started. Now let me just zoom out, zoom in, go to some other location, or like let's just be here, but I'll just zoom out a bit. This way I'm just moving my mouse. You can even zoom in somewhere if you want. You can just leave it like that. Even then it will be recording everything you do. Let me just zoom in here on this road. We can even drag it to the street view. Let me just bring it here. And here we are. I'm just scrolling my mouse in an upward direction, and you can see I'm moving forward. Once you start moving forward, it will just take few seconds to get loaded. We can even go backwards. For this, you can just scroll down. So see, I'm moving backwards. If I want to move towards left, then I can move my mouse. You can move your mouse towards left or towards right. Let me just turn this off. From here you can see whole of your recording. Like this, you can go to your recording. We have done the whole recording. You can even save it. Just click on this, save it, give it some title like Tour of Gurugram or any title you want, and you can click on OK. Right now I just don't want to save it. I'll just close this, and then again we'll just exit the street view. Now suppose I just want to see the length of this curved portion. Then for that we are having an option here, which is the show ruler option. Just click on it and you will be having a ruler. If you click on this line option, then we can just create a straight line like this. I'll just create somewhere. You can't move it in the curved portion like this. You'll have to stop it here only. Like you can just go straight if you choose the line option. It will give you the length, map length, the ground length. Now let's just go to this path option, and here I'll just create a path like this. Let me just zoom in. This path option will allow me to create a polyline so that I can cover this curved portion, and you can measure the length of the curved portion if you want. So here we are having this length. We have various options. You can even measure it in kilometers, meters, or any other units of your choice. Now suppose I just don't want this path, then all I need to do is click on clear. We can even create a polygon, and we can find its perimeter and area. Let me just show you the circle option. Now I'm having the circle and I just want to measure the radius and the area and the circumference. All I need to do is just press the left click and move your mouse in the upward direction. If you want to reset it, you can reset it again. Move your mouse in the upward or in the downward direction. Firstly, I'll just click on this. Then again, I'll clear it. Again, I'll left click. Now the circle looks correct. I'll just click on it again. And here you will be able to see the radius. You can set it to centimeters or any other unit you want. And even we can change the units of the area. From here we can keep it in hectares. You're even getting the circumference. You can save this if you wanted to. Like this is the same name I am giving as it is written here. We can even change the style color. Increase the width. And then here in the measurements we are having the length. In view, again same way, you can click on this snapshot current view. You'll get the latitude and longitude. Click on OK. And this has got added here in your My Places. In temporary places, it has been added. Then we have one more option, which is of Get Directions. You can click on this. You can enter your route 1. Like suppose I want to go from Delhi to Gurugram. Then I can just enter it and I can click on Get Directions. It will take some time to get loaded. And here you can see we have got the directions by walking or by bus or by car, by cycle. This way it's showing me the whole path from where to where I have to go and how much time it will take me to reach from my location to my destination. Suppose I just want the image of this. All I need to do is click here on Save Image and you can see it has clicked an image. You can give it some title if you want. Like I'll just give it Delhi to Gurugram or Gurgaon. You can even add some description if you want to. Here we are being shown the legend in which we have created this route and this Yadav Nivas and the playground. All of those things are being shown. Suppose if you don't want the legend, then you can go here in the map options. You can even untick this title and description. We can even untick this legend, the scale, the compass. You can even change the map configuration. Let me just change this to the style and save it. Here I can save this, but before saving it, I just want to move my rod direction and I want to bring it in the upward position. Even you can change the position of your scale. This Google Earth is written, which you can bring it somewhere here or anywhere you want it to position. Then we are having various options of resolution. We can change the resolution from here. We have the maximum 8192 cross 4573. Let me just set it to this 1920 cross 1080. Then I'll just click on Save Image. I'm just saving it in my downloads. Give any file name, like I'll just name it as root and then save it. The image has been saved. Then we are having one more option, which is the image overlay option. Let's just see that. I'm having one image and I just want to bring it here on my Google Earth. For this, I'll just click here on add image overlay. You can give it some name if you want to. Then we'll just click on browse, and you can navigate to the folder where you have saved it. Like I have just created this image. I'll just click on this and open it. Here you can see this, our image has been loaded. Now let me just click on OK. And I just want to resize this image. For this, here in places, I'm having this untitled image overlay. I'll just right click on it, go to properties, and again you can see this, we are having this green color, which means by using it we can resize this image. You can resize it, you can move it. For moving it, you'll have to bring your mouse here and then you can move it. Let me just keep it here or somewhere here. Once it's done, you can click on OK. This is how the image overlay option works. Now here I am having this location of Janakpuri and I just want to add some place mark. For that, all you need to do is click here on add place mark. Then we can just move this to the place where we want it to. As soon as you'll move it, your latitude and longitude will change. You can even copy the latitude and longitude from here to your Excel file. We can even change the style and color. You can give it some other color. Click on OK. And this is untitled place mark. Let's give it some name. From here you can write the name. Let's just change the icon color. Click on OK. I'll just increase the scale. We can even change this icon. You can keep any icon of your choice. Also, if you want, you can increase its scale or you can even reduce the scale. Once you have selected the icon, click on OK. Again, if you want, you can change the color. Press OK. You can even save this as a KML file. It has been added to your My Places. You can just right click, then click on the Save Place As. Here you will be having an option of KMZ and KML. You can save it as KML. Click on Save. Then you can load it anytime you want. If you don't want to see this image, you can just untick this. We can even untick this. And also we can untick this. Then let's see how we can create an elevation profile. For this, I'll go to some mountainous region. It's suggesting me. I'll just go here only. Just click on search and it will take you to that location. And here it's necessary that you tick this checkbox of terrain. Otherwise you'll be just able to see a flat ground like this. We'll just turn this on. Once you have taken a look at the mountain, you can just untick this terrain option and then we'll create a path here like this. I'll just create a path. For that, we'll go to add path option. You can give it some name if you want to. Right now I'll just create a path like this. I have created a path and we can click on OK. It will get added to your places. This is the untitled path. Right click and you will be able to see this option, which is show elevation profile. As you can see, this is the elevation. Same way we can even create the elevation profile of some other place. Let's just try for this place. Here again, I'll just go to add path. and I'll start creating my path like this. Once we have created the path, I'll just give it some name. Like path 1. Click on OK. And then we can just right click and click on show elevation profile. Now you can see this is the elevation profile of the path that we have created. You will be able to see the elevation here, which is 2371, 2826 and 3233 feet. Here also you're getting the labels. This is the maximum elevation in the path that we have created, which is 3233 feet. Now let me just untick all of these things, as I want to show you something else, which is how we can import the coordinates from Excel to Google Earth. For that, all you need to do is go to File, then click on Import. It is necessary that your file is in the CSV file format. Like here I have created this coordinates file, which is in the CSV file format. I'll just click on Open. Then we are having some other options. You'll just set the field type to delimited. Then the delimited will set it to comma. Press next. Here in the latitude and longitude field, I'll just set it to latitude, and in longitude I'll set it to longitude. This is the table. These are the coordinates. Then next, in places it will be set to string, and latitude and longitude will be set to floating point. We can click on finish. Then if we want to create a style template, we'll just click on yes. We can change the color. We can use single color. Like I'll just change this color. We can choose any icon from here. Let me just choose any of the icon. I'll just choose this icon and click on OK. Then again we'll have to save this in KST file format. So I'll just save it. Then here we are not able to see the coordinates because we have not ticked this. I'll just tick this, and here you'll be able to see all of the coordinates. You can zoom in. These are the latitude and longitude. As you'll click on any of your point, you'll be able to see the latitude and longitude of that place. Then I just want to save this place to my temporary places. For that, all you need to do is here just click on this arrow. Then again I'll just click on this. As you can see here, I'm not able to see any of the names because in the field name we did not set it to place. That's why we are getting this. I'll just right click on coordinates.csv and I'll click on this revert and press yes. Then again you'll get this data import wizard. From here we'll just click on next. Again next. Then finish, and again we'll set a new style template. We'll create a new template. Okay, and here you can see this option, which is a set name field. So I'll just set it to places. Then again we can just change the colors. I'll be using single color. We can choose any icon. This time I'll be choosing some different icon and then click on OK. Again it will ask you to save the style template. You can save it and replace it. Then again I'll just click here or somewhere here. I just wanted to save this in my places. Again I'll just click on these arrows, and then whichever place you want to save it, you'll just right click on that. You can save it to my places. and it will get added to your places. Here it has got added. I have covered most of the things in this tutorial. Hope you like this video. Share your views in the comments and don't forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.